What up, though? It's Lazar,
Godwin.
I am Deshaun.
and we're at Young Village with Duke and Dame, and this is Taste
the
Our
Way.
Way. Well, Duke and Dame contacted us here in Michigan. We kind of rep the brand for Duke and Dame. Started December 9th. You know, they came to us, they called us like, yo, we need presence in Michigan. And we already represent Uncle Nigger's Premium Whiskey, so it was an easier thing for us to do. Duke and Dame, they out of Florida, I believe. They out of Florida. Two brothers, Shima and Amani, two great brothers. They started in 2017. It's a salted caramel whiskey. Everything is natural in that whiskey. In fact, we're the third best tasting whiskey in the world right now. So that's kind of where we started from. More so, representatives. We represent the brand for the state of Michigan, all markets, all regions in Michigan. When you say ambassadors usually, we do ambassador work too, which is bringing it into stores and restaurants and holding tastings and getting people familiar with the taste of the whiskey. So yeah, you can say we kind of like ambassadors and representatives. We also do a lot of promotion and marketing for Michigan, for the brand here. So we're responsible for that too. We're responsible for all spots regarding Duke and Dame in the state of Michigan. We cover it all here. I'm strategic about where we should be as far as African American owned restaurants and stores, etc. So I partner with my man Godwin. You know, I'm the official beverage director over here, G. And he creates his own juices, and he created his cocktail. I'm gonna let him talk about it. He created a cocktail and some juice and added some different type of flavors. And I'm gonna let him talk about those flavors. Go ahead. And
Absolutely. Yeah. So we do a wide variety of fresh made juices here. Typically, we're going to be doing anything from watermelon and ginger, right up to even a jalapeno and sea moss. And so we take this wide variety of flavors and we mix them with the alcohols. In this particular case with the Duke and Dame, it's got the caramel, it's got the whiskey, and those flavor notes go excellent with things that are going to be more on a base type scale. So think your gingers, especially a pure pressed ginger, which is what we do here. Your sour sweets, so think pomegranate, think cranberry, think like a black currant, and then we also like to do things a little different. So most people put your apples, your ciders, and things like that in it, which we do as well. But rather than overload you with double apple and caramel, we try to throw those into different directions. So we even add things like lemon as well as lavender. We do an excellent lavender lemon soda with the Duke and Dame as well. So as we have fun here, we experiment, and we really make all of our stuff from scratch. So, you know, real chefs in this kitchen. That we do in particular is a Duke and Dame where we have either your choice of pomegranate or ginger syrup that we put in, and it's all kind of mixed together. We also do a little bit of a spin on a Shabazz drink that we have, where instead of doing the Uncle Nearest whiskey, you can choose to do the Duke and Dame whiskey instead. And that is just straight tamarind with a small amount of ginger, and then the whiskey itself. So those two bang out. I make them all day, every day, and I haven't seen not one person put that drink down.
For those who don't know what tamarind is, please explain that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Right. So tamarind is, you find it in any African and Caribbean store. It is basically, looks like a legume or a bean, and it's shaped in that same way, a bean case kind of pod. And when you open it up, you've got these almost like taffy, very sweet, light, sour, fleshy kind of taffy kind of paste inside of them. And that is then broken down. We naturally sweeten it with agave or cane sugar, or cane juice kind of sugar. And from there, put it in just fresh water. That's it. Not too many ingredients. You can count them on your hands.
Well, I think when you drink, and I'm gonna let Sadat take this one. I call him Sadat. Everybody else call him Sean. What you can expect is a caramel smell as soon as you open the box. And what it does with, as far as it being received, Sean, you would say that it's a light taste, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's light, but then when it comes to the whiskey, you don't have no whiskey with a flavor like this. So it's different, but it's a good different on top of that. It's hard to explain, but it's a good different.
It's hard to explain unless it's in your mouth. Right?
Yeah. You can say that for so much.
Because I think you have certain other brands, I'm not going to mention, but you have other brands that come out usually during the fall, close to Christmas, and they put out these flavored syrup. I call it syrup whiskeys, for the holiday. But this is not a syrup whiskey. It's a natural caramel flavor, and you can taste that flavor. It's not when it's on your palate, it's not really harsh. It has a very sweet taste to it, but it sits and it warms you up a little bit. And it's enjoyable. You can put it on ice, one cube of ice, or mix it with with some lemon juice and ginger, and add your own twist on it. But
yeah, can't forget that it's award-winning also.
Yeah,
award-winning, 17 and 18 for the best flavor. So can't forget that part. Why I said yes to Duke and Dame was because of the caramel. Like when I first got the bottle, I sat on it for 2 days. I tried it with everything, and I was like, yo, I cannot get rid of this caramel taste. So I was like, let's just cocktail it out. And I don't want to give you the age number I was going for the price to who to sell it to, but it's the fun. We're gonna go fun drink. What else can I give away? I got tactics, but I don't want to give them all away. But it's a fun drink.
It's a fun drink.
For sure. Yeah. And that's my number one goal, is to make it a fun drink and make it picture perfect as a fun drink. Say like Corona got a fun drink type of look. Almost in the same way, but it's a little edgy.
Yeah. So, and I think, and to tap in with that, I think, for us, this is a heavy market. For any spirits, then you're talking about we black. It's still a gangster business. Let's just be clear. We understand that. But I think tapping into our resources and our networks, so because we started with people we know. We started with restaurants and people like G and stores we know, we're familiar with. So we're like, how do we get this to the community? So we have to move a certain way. We move, like you said, making it fun, making it entertaining. Because adding the entertainment value to anything, make it aware to people. People become aware of it. So our thing was, how do we partner with, and who do we partner with to help to get assistance in moving the whiskey where we want to go?
If you don't want a hard drink, and you and your girl can get a cocktail and y'all can sip on that, Duke and Dame is what you need to drink. Because I haven't heard not one female turn down Duke and Dame when a dude bought her a drink.
That's a fact.
And that's facts. I know dudes specifically go get Duke and Dame just for their girl.
Yeah.
And when you drink Duke and Dame, I want to say, damn, Sean did it.
I'm gonna chime in behind that. I think what I want, again, I'm with you though. I'm with you 100. It is a sexy drink. We want to present it that way. We want to present it to where it's one of them gotta haves. We want the brother to be like, yo, let me go get this Duke and Dame for my girl. She got that summer dress on. I got these Isley brothers ready. Or give me a new cat. What's these new cats? These new rappers.
Some Tank or something.
Some Tank. No, you're a new cat. The young
Trey Songz or something.
What's the new group we had here?
Troy Tyler.
What's the other group? Yeah, Troy Tyler. What's the other
Final
group?
Draft.
Final Draft. So Troy Tyler is a singer. He got that soulful thing. Big fella, big dimples in his face, smiley face. So we look for that too, because he definitely coming with something for that. But we want it to be sexy and summery, and we want you to think in terms of that. We want you to think about, when you think about Duke and Dame, we want you to think about salted caramel, something sexy, something relaxed. You know what I mean? Real smooth. We want you to think about that drop top, relaxing, ride down Jefferson type thing. That's what we want you to think about. Everything that makes you feel good. Our ultimate goal, I think our collective ultimate goal, is to making sure, like I said before, our people know we spend more money than anybody on anything. So if you know that you have a brand that exists that represents you, that you can represent, in the same facet, once you know, you're like, well, I'll get this instead of that because these are my people. This is my tribe. My goal is to again get it. I think we want to take over the Midwest with it. You know, right now we're in Michigan, Florida, New York. Shima told me that we probably gonna be in Georgia by August. So those are 4 really huge places to be in. But again, as I said again, I'll say it all the time. This is a gangster game, and we black. But we have enough. I think the more we get it to people talking about it, not just the buyers, I mean retailers, right? The more we get retailers talking about it, which is caused by us bringing it to their attention, the customers bringing it to their attention, the more spots we'll get into. Again, we're looking to do Ohio, St. Louis, Chicago, Indiana, Philly, Jersey by end of the year. That's our goal. Now, if we get Georgia, I think we're going to meet that goal for sure. But those other places, again, they're on the list. And how do we, again, the more we make awareness to it, the more people start asking for it or start requesting it from those regions and from those other cities. And I think our ultimate goal for the city of Detroit, we wanted to own the summer, for one, and being creative about doing that. We have it in, of course, Yum Village, the Block, the Griot, Duel,
Good Times,
Good Vibes, Petty Cash, Off the Water Society, Black-owned liquor store, Liquor Basket on Gratiot, which is a phenomenal spot. We actually did a tasting there. We sold 48 bottles in like 2 hours. A Black-owned liquor store in the city on the east side. So we have a spot in Southfield. Right, Park Place. So we're in a lot of spaces, and we're gathering. Oh, let's not forget Burps.
Yeah, that's the #1 spot.
Yeah, #1 spot. We doing like 3 cases a week over there for sure. We sponsoring a comedy show over there. Yo, this is Lazar.
Godwin, Chief Villager up at Yum Village.
I am Deshaun.
And we at Yum Village with Duke and Dane. And this is
Taste done our way.
My man.